So I already have my base on, and I haven't used any powders. I'm not going to set anything because I'm doing a messy look and I'm not going out, so I don't need to set it. I have a really light application of the Kat Von D Lock It foundation. I used a MAC cream concealer, which one? Studio Finish, and then I used a cream Illamasqua blush and the Maybelline liquid highlighter, and so that's all I've got on right now. Now I'm going to do a messy eye look. So I'm not going out anywhere, this is pretty much just to take photos of. I have an idea in mind, kind of what I want to use, and it's just going to be messy and multi-layered and black, really. I'm not going to use a base, as this is going to be a super creasy look anyway. I'm going to use one of the brushes that comes in the Anastasia palettes. I'm using Lace Noir by Sourcebox, and it's just their black. It's a very black. Just going to put it down where I want it for now, which is outer corner. There's like some kind of kids fight going out in the street, so if you hear a little noise, that's what it is. I am going to blend it out slightly, but not as much as I normally would. I'm just using the other end of the same brush. That blended out quite far, so I'm just going to intensify some parts of it again. I'm going to try and just blend them out with the flat side for now, and then a bit with the fluffy side. So that's already really messy and not particularly well blended. Now I'm going in with the RMS Cream Shadow in Karma, which is a deep browny black. I'm going to warm it up on my fingers a bit. So it really is just a greasy black product. And I'm going to just smudge this on top of where I've put the shadow and just see what happens, really. I've only used this product a few times because it's quite messy to wear every day, and I remembered it being sheerer than this, which is why I did the black eyeshadow first. But it actually looks quite opaque, but then maybe that is because I put the shadow down. I don't know. Hold on, I'll show you what it looks like on my hand over nothing. And then blend it out. I'm going to just take a clean finger and blend that out some more. I was hoping this would be tacky enough to apply the glitter I want to use, but it's not. Definitely not. So, blended, not blended. So it's not super duper blended, and it's not the same on either side, but that's totally fine for what I'm trying to do. It is messy on the inner corners, but I think I'll probably put something on there. The glitter I'm using is from Jazzy Glitter, and it's called Invincible. I wrote the name on myself because it just comes in unlabelled jars. And this one, it's not really a proper glitter. I'm not sure what I'd call it, but it's unlike any others I have. It's quite, it's circular and chunky, and the pieces are thicker. Like, they almost look like gems, only they're not. I think you might be able to see it better when it's on my eye, but I bought them because they're just not like anything else I have. I'm going to stick them down with Violet Voss Secret Weapon adhesive, or whatever it's called. And as usual, I'm going to use one of my e.l.f. silicone applicators to apply it, to apply the glitter. I'm going to apply the glue just with my fingers. So the glitter has a black base, but like red and orange reflects. I want to take it out quite fast so that almost the glitter's blended. That's the glitter. I think I'm just going to do something very sparkly on the inner corner, something highly reflective. Probably one of these. These three are Fee's Makeup Shop ones, and then this one is Notoriously Morbid one. What shall I do? I know there's no blue reflex, but I think I want to use the blue one, which is called Buzz. I'm taking it quite high and low as well. I'm actually putting a dab of the yellow one, gloaming, right in the centre. These have quite a lot of fallout, so I'm just gonna brush that away. I want to do soap brows, but that's obviously in my bathroom. I need to remember to buy a tin to keep the soap in so I can just have it in here. So I'm gonna go do that and come back. My brows are soaped. I know everyone's doing soap brows at the moment. I do really like it because, I mean, it keeps things in place better than any brow gel. But also it really thickens the hairs so that if you want to go over them with a coloured brow gel, I don't know, the volume's really boosted if you want voluminous eyebrows. I'm going to use my favourite current brow gel. I do really like the Illamasqua one, which has fibres in it. I use the colour Thrive, but at the moment my favourite is the Maybelline Brow Precise Fibre Filler. It's a bit darker than the Illamasqua one I've got, but it's like a flat plastic brush with just really shallow bristles. I don't know, I just like the way it applies. I feel like you make slightly less of a mess than with a proper spoolie brush. So I'm just going to go over my soap brows with this. Hopefully you can see the difference. I guess it depends on what soap you're using, but I feel like mine leaves a bit of a white cast to my brows, so using some sort of gel just makes them more hair coloured again. The only weird thing about soap brows, other than, well, you might not like the way they look, is that you can feel it. It kind of solidifies onto your face. You can just feel that there's this dryness, kind of something hard there. I don't know. You get used to it. It's only like wearing false lashes or glitter or something. Another thing I like about soap brows is you're not spending ages trying to get both sides to look the same like you might do if you were using like brow pomade. I better curl my lashes and do mascara. I'm going to do it off camera, but I will be using the Maybelline Colossal Waterproof Mascara. I'm considering putting like a baby blue in my waterline to continue the inner corner blue, but I'm going to do the lashes first. I'm just using the outer part of Sugar Pill Supreme lashes. Should I put them on the outer corner or in the middle? Or maybe 2/3. There. They're ridiculously long. There. I don't know if I like them. I don't like that they touch my eyebrow. I'm not going to wear them. I am not wearing lashes. I probably will still include that in the video because it's worth seeing the creative process and how I don't use everything I think of. I am going to put a blue in my waterline though. I'm going to use Illamasqua Debonair. So I have an idea, I'm just not sure about it, as is usually the case. I think I want to do like smudged out Kelsiana lip with nothing too deep. I'm thinking about using the Aromally lip balm in Catalina, which smells amazing, and I know I've used it on my channel before, but yeah, I think I want to apply it more messily, and we'll totally ignore the fact that it clashes with the hoodie I'm wearing because I don't care. I'm gonna just messily apply it. It's so opaque for a lip balm. And then I'm gonna take, it's actually the same brush I used for the inner corner, but I've cleaned it off. It's the Urban Decay 24/7 blending brush, which I don't think they do anymore. I bought 3 of them because they were cheap. And I think I'm just going to blur out the edges, which is actually something I've never done before, I think. I'm not really sure how to do this without making you look like you have massive clown scary lips. I guess I should have just put the colour on the inside and not to the edges. This is a learning curve for us all. Well, fortunately I haven't powdered my face, so I can just go in with concealer. Right, I've just cleaned off the same brush and I'm going to go in with concealer, just using the same concealer that is currently on my face. Doesn't help that I had a cold sore about a week and a half ago, and this side of my lips is still healing and is a bit bumpy. This video could be called Rachel Tries New Things and Fails. I don't know what to do. Actually, I have an idea, another one. I've got Black Dahlia from OCC, and maybe if I just dab some right in the centre, it'll take your eyes off the smudgy outside. The whole eating berries, I've just killed someone, look. we'll just ignore the lower half of my face, okay? This is the look for today. Because that is not a look, is it? It's really bad. I'll zoom in on my eyes and then I'll probably just blank out my lips because I wanted to film another video after this, but I feel a bit silly. More because it didn't work than because it actually looks odd. And I hate failing at things. So that is the eye look. It's super messy, like it's already really creased. Just love this glitter. Zoom you in even more. Can you see that it's like way chunkier, like actually thicker than normal glitter? Like I said, it's called Invincible, and it's by Jazzy Glitter, which you can find on Etsy. And so the soap brows, I love the texture of them. If I cared about views and that sort of thing, I definitely would not post this video because I've done a messy black look before, maybe about a year ago, and I think it's my video with the most dislikes. But I don't care, this is just what I wanted to do today, and it's been quite a long time since I made a tutorial. Shame that this one's a bit of a fail. I'm going to clean that up and then film a video which I'll probably post before this one. So I know I've already said bye, but this is what I changed my lips to, and it is just Black Dahlia on its own, not smudged. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Bye.